Matapos ang huling laban ni Naoya Inoue nito lamang taong 2025 ay sa ikalawang pagkakataon ay muling natikman ng Japanese Monster ang lasa ng lona. Ito ay kontra sa American fighter na si Ramon Cardenas. Ang matindi pa dito mga brad ay hindi naman kilalang fighter si Cardenas at never pang lumaban nito para sa isang championship bout. Kaya naman malinaw na isang pag-cherry pick ang ginawa ng kampo ng The Monster sa huling laban nito. Napaisip tuloy ako na paano na lamang kung katulad ng isang kalibre ni Casimero ang nakasagupa ni Inoue. Babangon pa kaya ito matapos nitong sumalo ng mga kamao ni John Riel? Kung ating matatandaan, sa huling laban nito kontra kay Saul Sanchez ay brutal nitong winasak ang dugong Meksikano sa loob lamang ng round 1.
Finish him!
At partida pa mga brad. Mabilisan pa ang pagbabawas ng timbang dito ni John Riel. Ibig sabihin nun ay dehydrated ito bago magumpisa ang laban. Matapos ang laban na ito ni John Riel ay tila ba kinabahan ang kampo ng The Monster at tuluyan na nilang sinabi na hindi na nila ilalaban ang kanilang bata na si Naoya Inoue kay Casimero dahil dismayado mano sila sa pag-overweight nito. Talaga nga bang dismayado sila sa pag-overweight ni John Riel? O baka naman alibay lamang nila ito upang tuluyang maiwasan ni Inoue si Casimero? Para magkaroon pa tayo ng malawak na ideya sa tunay na lakas ni Casimero, narito at balikan natin ang isa sa pinakamahirap na pinagdaan ng laban noon ni John Riel. Ito ay kontra sa isa sa pinakamadayang pambato ng Thailand na si Amnat Ruenrong. June 27, 2015, matapos ang kanilang unang sagupaan, ay kontrobersyal na natalo si John Riel sa Thai fighter na ito via unanimous decision. Kaya naman agad na naikasa ang kanilang rematch, 5 buwan lang ang nakalipas at ito ay para sa titulong IBF World Flyweight Belt. Sa laban na ito ay kampanteng-kampante ang Thai fighter na muli nitong makuuhang tagumpay at sa pagkakataon daw na ito ay tatapusin nito si Casimero sa pamamagitan ng brutal knockout. Ang laban ay ginanap sa bansang China kung saan parehong dayo ang dalawang mandirigma. Bago mag-umpisa ang laban ay kapansin-pansin na pangiti-ngiti pa ang Thai fighter. Tila ba gustong ipamukha nito na magiging easy fight lamang sa kanya si Casimero sa pagkakataong ito. Subalit hindi naman dumaya ng bansang China si Casimero upang matuhits lang ng Thai fighter na ito. Kaya naman sa pagpasok ng round 1 ay naging maingat si Casimero sa mga galaw nito.
IBF Flyweight Championship and the center ring is a Casimero.
Matiyaga at masibag ito na bumato ng mga kaliwang jab upang mai-set up nito ang malakas na kanan. Subalit, kilala ang Thai fighter na si Amnat Ruenrong sa paggamit dito ng teknik na hindi kasama sa boxing, katulad ng pagre-wrestling. Kaya naman tulad sa unang laban nila ay hindi magiging madali ito para kay Casimero.
To do a clinch and to avoid his opponent from getting any forward momentum with their shots, as he does right there.
Yeah, and I tell you, in that room, man, that look with the jab, that's a nice right hand by Rumwang, and this is what he probably wants, man. He's on the front foot, very good boxer. He likes to work the jab him down. Look, some good counter punches, like Ho Chi Minh against him as well. He's done a really excellent so far in it for a while.
Yeah, that fight as well as the custom of those fights, working off the jab.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Good counter right hand right there from Amnat.
That's what it's all
Showing
about.
that you have to respect his timing, because in spite of the fact that Amnat struggled to make weight, he's looking pretty sharp here early on.
Absolutely, man. He's looking alright, boy. Kamara's, he's landing the right hand. Oh, here comes the wrestling. And he's down on the floor again. This is what we're talking about here, man.
Yeah, I'm the man who's boss, regardless of if it's a legal technique or illegal.
Where do you think he learned them things? Do you reckon he learned them things from some Thai boxing or stuff like that?
Yeah, he's done Muay Thai kickboxing in the past, so probably a little bit of that in his repertoire.
Yeah, I see him trying to put his foot behind it, Casimero, trying to trip him.
A lot of boxers in Thailand, train in both sports, so they have a very wide variety of skills that they could use, even if they're.
Round one, who you got winning so far?
Yeah, I'm not winning so far. He's landing the cleaner punches. Casimero's looking to load up on something big to get respect from Amnat, but he hasn't quite got the timing down yet. Amnat's still a little bit too sharp defensively.
Yeah, he's looking
good jab to the body.
Yeah, absolutely, man. He's looking good, and I got to give the champion this round here. Tony Weeks in the referee. Oh, good counter right hand, right? And Ramran looking alright, well, and then I tell you what, he's probably frustrated Casimero from the last fight. Oh, another good counter hand right hand. 10 seconds left in round one. And there's the tap on the apron right there. Good body shot.
Good body shot.
Yeah. He digged that one in. And round one didn't like that one. But I gotta give him the round, and that's round one in the books.
Sa pagsapit ng round 2, bagamat may karumihan ng bahagyang estilo ni Amnat Roengrong, ay hindi maitatanggi na may husay at galing din ang Thai fighter na ito. Kaya naman, nahihirapan na pumasok ang opensa ni Casimero sa perimeter ng Thai fighter.
Right Tyson a ringside now.
Mike Tyson and Roy Jones are ringside because this is a part of the IBF annual convention. So these title fights here are a part of the IBF convention. They had Mike Tyson and Roy Jones there to enjoy the festivities and to basically just be a part of the whole IBF convention that they have every year.
Cool, man. So it's a good event. So these guys here fighting for the championship, and you just heard why celebrities are there on hand. And I tell you what, man, the Filipino fighter, boy, but it's fighting in China. It's pretty good. There's neutral ground for both of them anyway. So there could be no complaints about any bias and stuff like that. Tony Weeks is the referee from America. So fair play, I guess that's fair thing. The judges as well.
Yeah, Tony Weeks gave a stern warning to Amnat for that little bit of a push down that he had in the last round. So that's something that he hasn't been able to get away with thus far in this fight.
Yeah. I mean, some of these fights, to be honest with you, they could have been thrown out. But this fight here looks quite clean, and that Rowan hasn't really dictated like he normally does. And when he fight Kazuka Ioka, man, he absolutely dominated that fight, man. He looked marvelous, and that's the sort of boxing skills he's shown. I don't know who notable names on Casimero's record. Who's you got? Casimero. Who's he fought apart from that Rowan on his record, on his resume?
Casimero has a couple of good names on there. He has two of his losses were to former champions Muruti and Talane of South Africa and Ramon Girales Garcia of Mexico. Two very good fighters. But he also has wins over former champions Pedro Guevara of Mexico and Luis Lazarte of Argentina. And Luis Lazarte is another fighter who was notorious for being a very, very dirty fighter. A guy that fouled you in all kinds of ways, even beyond what Amnat does. So Casimero has a lot of experience with fighters who.
Subalit sa ring bahagi ng round 2 ay nagawang butas siya Casimero ang depensa ng Thai fighter. Ito ay nang puntirehin nito ang lower body ng Thai fighter at saka nito pinasok ang ulo ng kalaban. Nang makita nito nakababa na ang depensa ng Thai fighter.
The light flyweight title that he previously held, but he eventually gave that up in order to move up in weight since he could no longer make one away, and he fought Rono.
Epektibo ito at nagawang makapagpataba ni Casimero ng ilang malilinis na tira sa ulo ng Thai fighter. Subalit, tila ba nag-init ang Thai fighter dahil sa mga kabaong tinanggap dito kay Casimero. Kaya naman, nagawa pa nitong magyabang at asarin si Casimero.
Of course, he lost that first fight, but he's doing real good here.
Yeah, absolutely. But I tell you what, and this. He's kinology. He's coming back and he's standing toe to toe, which he normally doesn't do.
See, I'm not as getting a little bit angry. He's taunting him. He's counter punching him. He's getting a little bit upset at this guy coming in here trying to take his belt.
Yeah. Normally he just go boxes and just stays on his back foot and just moves around, but for some reason he wants to stand toe to toe, and that's not really him. You see, look at that, how he's ducking behind. These are little things he does, like to frustrate his opponent. And that's round 2 in the book.
Pagpasok ng round 3, ay nag-umpisa ng gumamit ng mga pinagbabawal na teknik ang Thai fighter. Para may idea tayo mga brad, ay lubhang napakahirap makasagupa ng isang mandarayang kalaban sa larangan ng boxing sapagkat sinisira nito ang emosyonal disiplina ng isang fighter at nagiging sanhi ito upang mawala sa focus ang isang boksidor. At siguradong ganito din ang kalagayan sa mga sandaling ito ni Casimero.
Right now, here in round 3, IBF Championship. I tell you what, man, I'm Rang nosy boy. He better focus, and this ain't gonna be like the first fight where he was in cruise control. I think this fight's actually personal. The two of them act like they don't like each other. You know what I mean? There's some venom in this fight here, and that Rang's trying to prove him, which is not really customized as him. Look at that headlocks in there. Tuloy comes to break.
Yeah, very much so. There's a lot of bad blood between these two that's been simmering for over a year now.
Yeah, because obviously he probably feel like he was hard done by on the decision, and he's looking to vent it. And Casimero not really throwing that many punches. It's like he's just waiting for certain punches right now. It's just loading up.
He's getting picked off by the jab right now.
Yeah, not right.
Controlling the center of the ring,
Right.
showing his ring generalship.
He's trying to counter him. He's trying to counter Rang over. Rang's got long reach. He's got to go reaching a bit closer if he wants to do that. And Rang beautiful left right.
Nice left hook.
Yeah. And Rang's still dictating the pace with the jabs. The little jabs to the stomach like Mayweather does. Listen, people don't think what it does, it brings your hands down so you can set up your headshots. So
yeah, it does that, and it also keeps fighters at bay. It keeps them at distance, which is right where Amman wants them to be.
Yeah.
So you pick them off from long distance.
Well, most people call it a rangefinder, or you can steady. But listen, after one couple of punches, jab to the stomach, hey, might knock the wind out of you later on. I mean, if you take the air out the tires, then eventually the car becomes flat, and then you could just start bombing off.
Becomes a lot more difficult to get on the inside, where Casimero's looking to do his best work.
But Rangwan keeps jumping in with his punches as he's trying to jump in to land his hooks, and Casimero is trying to time him. Rangwan better wind up for that. Yeah, as he keeps jabbing. I mean, if he just keeps boxing and letting the fight come to him, it's fine. But it's them jumping, leaping punches. Casimero's trying to time him. Look at it, there you go. He's trying to time him with that.
Ooh.
And he throws him down to the ring, underneath the bottom of the ring.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get in his head. He's really trying to get in his head. 20 weeks. And Warren's on that a second time. He may wind up getting point deducted if he keeps that up.
Absolutely, man. The fans on hand, everyone's focused in this fight. And this fight's got big stake. The repercussion of this fight, a Chocolatito fight. You've got a Strada fight on the wing. So you know, that Rang was a curious top. He's got.
There's also potential rematches with Zhou Shuming and Kazuto Yoka possibly out there in the future. And then there's also some good up-and-comers like our boy Nawapon Pochokchai.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know about that kid right there. That's the one right there. Everyone's looking at. That's the danger, man. Everyone's looking at.
Sa pagsapit ng round 4 ay tila ba nawawala na sa focus si Casimero. Ito ay dahil sa mga rabbit punches na binabato ng Thai fighter. Subalit,
managed to keep Casimero at range where he wanted to.
I have to agree with that, man. The five fans listening, you put your scorecards in the comment section. Tell me how you got it. I have to give it as well. I got 2-1 to net Rang. John Casimero, he's gonna have to use a bit more than this day, and he's actually picking up the pace. Oh, clash of heads right there. Tony Weeks, they won. Now Rang puts his hand out, and then the battle resumes, and that's the sort of thing what happened. You know, as I say, like a net Rang as he jumps in. Here in Beijing, China, IBF Flyweight Championship. And that Rang trying to defend.
Ducking under. Good overhead right from not on his body.
See, you know what that's cool? That's called a rock bottom. That's cool right there. That's a rock bottom by the rock. Went to the ground. And hey, the battle continues here in round 4. And a good left uppercut to the body for that Rang. And look, him behind the back of the head. And that's what that Rang got. He don't mind that stuff.
Retaliate.
Yeah.
See, Casimero retaliates and Weeks warns them both now. Good jab to the body from Amman trying to get the positioning back.
Makalipas lamang ang 1 minuto sa round 4 ay biglang bumagsak ang Thai fighter. Ito ay nang tamaan ito sa mukha ng isang mabilis na counter left hook mula kay Casimero. Agad naman itong binilangan nito ni Weeks. Batid ni Casimero na hindi pa yun ang suntok na tatapos ng laban. Subalit, alam nito na nakapagtanim ito ng maximum damage sa Thai fighter. Kaya naman, matapos malampasan ng Thai fighter ang mga bilang ng referee, ay agad na sumugod si Casimero upang tapusin na ang sagupaan.
Dumped in, and the Casimero
He still looks hurt.
And he's going in for the kill.
Oh man.
I told him
He's
it's...
going in hard right now. I'm not throwing hard back.
No, he put number right.
Oh, big right hand.
And the fight has changed and he's trying for the biggest and the big 10-8.
Subalit, mahaba ang tahid ng Thai fighter na ito at masasabi mo, veterano rito sa larangan ng boxing. Pinilit itong mag-survive sa mga atake ni Casimero sa pamamagitan ng mga clinch. Subalit, batid ni Casimero na ganyan ang gagawin ng Thai fighter. Kaya naman, tila ba na paghanda nito ni Casimero? Hanggang maya-maya pa.
This one here is really hurt. Really hurt. His legs.
I'm not. It's very hurt, but he's throwing back. He's throwing back with bad intention.
Yeah.
Nice overhand.
And he's trying to trip him. And he's trying to trip him. He's trying to trip him with his leg. I saw that in that row, man.
Yeah.
It looks like
Trying to survive.
Oh, I tell you what, man. And he's after him. And the Philippines is trying to take out a year of frustration or after what happened in Thailand, and he's taking out net run round.
Good right to the body.
And he's definitely Kanya is not trying to be hold on. And a good body shot, he's down again.
Ay isang malakas na body shot ang tumama sa tagiliran ng Thai fighter at ito ay nagbula sa kaliwang kamao ni Casimero. Sa pagkakapaong ito, ay tila ba lang tanggunay na bumagsak ang Thai fighter sa ibabaw ng lona. Binilakan ito ng referee, si Balit. Hindi pa man natatapos ang bilang ng referee ay sumenges na ito. Natapos na ang laban.
And what a shocker upset of the year going on along with Uchiyama getting beat by what's his name? Joe Corrales.
Anong masasabi mo sa laban na pinakita na ito ni Casimero? Kaya bang saluhin ni Inoue ang mga kamao ng isang Quadro Alas? O tuluyan nang na mag-aalibay ang kampo ng The Monster upang maiwasan si Casimero? Ano sa tingin mo? Pag-usapan natin yan sa comment section. Kung nabitin ka naman sa ating video ay inaanyayaan kitang mag-subscribe at pindutin ang bell button para updated ka sa mga kalidad na boxing topic. Maraming salamat po.